just wanted to know if you enjoyed being here with us, just in general, and if you would come back, because definitely I will be here next year. So
I've had a blast here. I really have, because I was trying to remember the last time I've been here. It was 4 years ago, and I was saying in the autograph session, it's been nice seeing these photos. Well, I wouldn't say it's been nice seeing these photos of me from 4 years ago, but it's like, oh wow, like you know, I met this person 4 years ago, and you know, KLZ events are great, and it's been a great weekend.
It's been fun. In one of the other panels, I mentioned that everyone's just so polite and kind, and you know, it's been a really, really wonderful group this weekend. Have you guys had fun? Most importantly, we just want you guys to have fun. Good. Then mission accomplished. Then that makes it fun for us. Thanks.
Hi.
Hi there.
My question is for Candice. What was it like for you being pregnant in the show and being pregnant in real life?
It was an adventure, as pregnancy is. I didn't think that they were going to write it into the show. It was a surprise to me, but I guess I surprised them with my pregnancy, so touche. It was fun. It was long. It was long hours, and I had to wear a fake belly over my real belly because I never looked pregnant enough. So it was kind of funny that I was really pregnant, but I still had to wear a fake TV pregnancy belly. But luckily, I was surrounded by family constantly with our crew and cast and production team, and they made sure that I felt comfortable, and so I was very grateful. It was fun to be working and while becoming a mama. Yeah, I was very grateful for the family.
You have a beautiful daughter.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Happiness.
Yeah, happiness. Yeah, absolutely.
Like you are always high.
Or just happy.
Or high.
Or
Just kidding. You said that.
happiness. Happiness, gratitude,
Those are good.
happitude,
Happitude.
gratitude.
Gratitude. Yeah.
Happitude and gratitude.
Happitude and gratitude.
Did we just come up with a mantra?
I feel like, what is that? What's that with Molly Shannon and Will Ferrell where they start singing? And, yeah, I feel like that'd be us.
Happitude,
Happitude.
gratitude.
Hi. I wanted to know if you could live in like any period of time and any country. Which country and period of time would you choose to live in?
Oh, jeez. Let's say I'm just gonna keep it in home. I'm gonna say the 60s in San Francisco.
The Paris in the 20s.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey guys.
She's gonna bring the heat on you right now.
No, the first thing I wanted to ask, Michael, I gave you a bracelet for her at your autograph.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
He
it's in the
gave it
back.
to me.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, all right. That's great. I did get it. All right, and then obviously I mentioned a couple of times on this convention that I'm not really happy with where things for Tyler and Caroline went. So I wonder, what do you think would their lives be like if they did end up together?
I think they would. Caroline would have to be really good at making chocolate chip cookies.
True.
And they would need a basement with a lot of chains and locks and protective gear for Tyler's transformation.
For what?
For Tyler's transformations.
Oh, right. Got it. Transformations. Chains.
And I think Caroline would be the boss of the house.
I'm gonna agree with that answer. Yes.
Okay. And then Michael, one more thing. Would you, like, if you could choose, would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire?
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
Vampires
Why?
are too, because they're too like soft to me.
But what about the pain every month? And
You know,
Women can handle it.
we can.
You're right.
Hashtag uterus.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you. When I was younger, I wouldn't go now, but I went to SeaWorld in San Diego. I'm sorry.
I've never heard this.
No, and I wanted, for whatever reason, I was like, I want to be with Shamu, and I wanted to do those. I wanted to be in the show. But all those people, I heard that you had to be a marine biologist, and I think when I was younger, I was like, what the hell's a marine biologist? I just want to be on the show, Shamu. And so that's what when I was younger, that's what I wanted to be. I wanted it because I thought that was so cool. It was like Shamu getting thrown up in the air and like riding around with dolphins and stuff. I thought that was really badass.
My first dream was to be an orca trainer at SeaWorld after watching Free Willy.
After watching Free Willy.
Yeah, none of that makes sense now.
Oh, no, okay.
But so I understood that dream.
Yes.
So, wow, I never heard this
But
story.
then you realize you can't just go to SeaWorld, fill out an application, and then boom, you're with, flying.
Yeah, no, I wanted to be a marine biologist. I wanted Michael Jackson to sing, because that was his song. He sang the song at the end. When Free Willy's flying over and then the kids in slow motion like, Willy!
Yeah, and he goes,
Yeah, that was my dream.
yes.
So I get that. I never knew that's where it started for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty.
That's wow.
We're
This
so
is
close.
revealing.
We're
This
so
is a
close.
revealing interview.
We didn't know that about that. It wasn't
No,
planned.
and I know a lot of things about you.
You do.
I started acting later on. I did not realize that was my dream. I like to say sometimes you have passions and sometimes you look for your passions and sometimes your passions find you, and that's kind of what happened with acting. I started off in music and then moved to LA, and then I had friends in the TV and film industry, and I was lucky enough to hang out on their sets, and I was like, this place is cool. I want to be here, I want to do this, and started taking classes and fell in love with it. And then haven't stopped since. So sometimes your passions find you. Thank you. You get to see the whole show's evolution, which it's been such a long time that the show was on, and now it's been a while since we've not been on the show. So it's kind of fun and to see like a little jog through the memory book, if you will, and also to see how many people are connected that meet online, that print out letters that you've all sent to each other, and it shows that not only has the show impacted a specific individual, but encouraged them to get to know other people that they would have never otherwise have met, just because they all like the same show. I think that's cool.
That's very meaningful. I'm just gonna go with the chocolate. I really enjoy the chocolate. I usually eat most of it.
A lot of it's gone back there.
Yeah.
A lot of the chocolate's
I know,
been consumed.
Like this time, like the stomach's already turning a bit, but that's okay. Yeah. No, every gift I appreciate on these events and getting to meet you guys, and also seeing familiar faces over the years. It's really nice.
Thank you. Since Michael said his favorite is our chocolate chip cookies, what's your favorite, or your favorite candy?
My favorite candy. I'm not a big candy person. I'm more like a salty, I like chips. Like I'll eat a whole bag of, there's this like popcorn, like really salty, yummy popcorn and stuff like that, or potato chips or tortilla chips. Give me a jar of salsa and tortilla chips and I'm in heaven.
Yeah, I know that problem. And since you was talking about chocolate chip cookies, and I still had one, so you can have it.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Did you make these, or did you get this? Is this a special chocolate chip cookie? It is? You you didn't make it? Do you trust it? Have you had a bite of this? Have you tried one of these before? Oh, they're really good. Okay, good enough for me. That's fine. Thank you.
What's the strangest thing a role has required you to do?
Bite someone's neck that's a complete stranger. And then, or like there was a scene where, this one was really weird. There was a scene where Paul and I had to, it was before like Caroline and Stefan. I know for anyone that really likes those characters, I'm sorry if this is gonna be traumatic for you guys, but Caroline and Stefan had to, they were like kissing, and then both of them are, I guess all the emotions are off, and then it's before they like officially seal the deal of their relationship.
What does that mean, seal the deal with the relationship?
It means that in one scene they're kissing, and then the next scene they're in...
Thrusting.
No! It cuts to them just in a blanket. So you can make up your mind what happened. But we had to like feed off of this same girl like on her neck and then kiss. And so So what you have to do though is it's all like the prosthetic, the fake blood is like sugary thick corn syrup. So you keep it in your mouth like you would like gargling mouthwash, and then you have to like pretend to like make out with a stranger's neck. And we don't know this girl. This girl was only there for one day. And we're both like kissing on her neck, so she has her like spitty sugar syrup going down, and then they wanted us with the blood still in our mouth to start kissing, and I think that was the weirdest request of like,
that sounds
this
nasty.
is so uncomfortable.
Was she okay?
And she had to stand there in between us, and I was just wanted to be like, this is the weirdest day for me at the job. This must be so weird for you, just being like, oh god, like. So yeah, just weird vampire moments like that.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think it's season 2 when we finally shut that transformation. I think it was like, okay, like I'm actually chained up all day for 2 days straight. Okay, and then at the point at the end of it where I'm damn near naked, I'm like, Candice has pretty much seen it all, you know. And so it's like the 60 crew people that are behind us and everything. And at that point, like I'm not trying to cover anything. I'm just like, all right, fuck it. This is what it is. And so that's but that's like normal, right? That's what we're doing. That's so, yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Okay, did you ever lie on your resume that you present that you have, I can speak French, and then you can speak French?
Have I ever lied
on your resume?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, to get my age, absolutely. I put down a bunch of student films from the University of Southern California. I put on all these student films, and he asked me about them. He asked me about each one. I just kept lying about like what I was like. Oh yeah, I love something. That was about, and I just kept going on and on about it. To this day, he told me he knew I was lying the whole time. He just wanted to see how far I would go. It was almost like improv or something. But I just continued to lie about it because I had nothing. I had no resume to give. So I just wrote out all these student films that I was a part of that I wasn't able to get any footage of because they were still in class or something.
Yeah, I feel like I did. I had friends that were on a few like television shows at the time, so I was like, I would hang out at work with them, and once I was like an extra, like and sat next to her like in a scene, and so I put that in as like guest star, which it was not. It was like, hey, what are you doing today? Come hang out. Like, we'll throw some clothes on you. Like, it'll be fun. And so that's kind of what. That's not how it should always happen is lying at the beginning, but I think we're all grown up, like for the grown-ups in the room. Sometimes you gotta just grease the wheel a little bit.
Grease the wheel.
Is that the saying?
Yeah, I'll buy that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Grease the wheel.
Okay. Make it a little easier.
Yeah.
See?
I get it.
Thank you so much.
Question.
I like Zurich. That's one of the ones my husband sings.
And my conversation for you is we all agree that Tyler shouldn't die. So if you could write your own death, what would you do? Because it was too soft for me, in my opinion. Like just Damon came and killed you, so
too soft.
I want to see you fight,
Yeah, I know. I wanted to fight to the death too, at the very least. But that I feel like he just kind of gave up to Damon at that point. If I could write, I wouldn't want to write an ending where Tyler dies. I would have wrote an ending to where him and Caroline live a happy life together. Thank you. Yeah, that's how I would have done it.
And also, I just want to know, what's your Spanish level?
My Spanish level? I mean, I could definitely order food, like from, you know, a Mexican restaurant or Mexican establishment. I can't speak it fluently, but I can understand it more than speak it. I can oddly like still understand what somebody's trying to tell me, but I don't speak Spanish fluently. No.
Gracias por estar con nosotros.
She said, "Thank you very much, Candice. You're beautiful."
That's true too.
Gracias. No, that's not what she said.
I said thank you for being here, and in Spanish, what he translated to you is "Eres muy bonita, Candice."
Oh, okay, then thank you.
And you are.
Gracias.
De nada.
Eres muy bonita.
Sure, yeah, 2 short ones.
Okay, first for Candice, did you watch season 1 to 4 of the originals to prepare for season 5?
Didn't. Of course not. Hey, just grease the wheel. Grease the wheel.
Yep, it's on my
Of course
resume.
she's a pro.
Very believable. Do you guys like to watch your own projects? Like, have you watched season 1 to 8 of the Vampire Diaries?
No, I don't. I really don't. I mean, I'll watch it once, but even then, I'm like still high anxiety and cringing, and I'm never really satisfied. I feel like you always want something to be different or changed, and also we're kind of like, you know, there's and I'm sure you've had this as well, like there's a certain take where you're like, God, I hope they use that one, or like, I know I nailed it, and then they use the one that you feel was your worst take or one of your worst takes, but that's completely out of your control. So then you get frustrated and angry and upset. So it's a whole thing. It's a roller coaster of emotion there, but so many factors because there's so many other things going on that are completely out of your control. I don't enjoy it, but I try and watch it at least once.
Hello.
So, come on up.
Oh, the panel's this is not your panel. Your panel's next one. Okay.
How are you? Okay, well, grab a seat, man. Yeah.
Actually, the panel's done, so sure.
Oh, this one's done?
No, this is the last question.
Oh.
If you want to sit down.
Mine
You
is-
can stay for the last minute.
He's up next. You're up next, sure. Yeah.
The question was, do you watch your own stuff?
Do you watch your own? Yeah, your own.
And
Do I
like
watch
it?
my own work?
Yes.
Yeah, and do you like to do that?
Do you? Yes.
I'm not really interested in watching my own work. I think it depends. Early in my acting career, I would watch it just to see what I was doing wrong and maybe to improve. Because, you know, sometimes you think you do something right on camera and it's too big or it doesn't come across as real. So it's a good exercise to sort of see what you do. But then at a certain point, you're like, I'm never going to work this out. I really suck as an actor. So it's better not to see it now. You know, I'm joking. I'm amazing. That's where everyone goes, no, you're amazing. You're the best thing that ever happened to the world.
Okay, this is actually.
Yeah, thank you.
This is the end of this panel. I'm going to give you like 2 minutes to go to rest, and then we'll start the final panel. Or do you want to stay? Just stay.
I'll just stay because I know I missed the whole thing because I was signing.
Sure.
So
Then, first of all, thank you very much, Candice and Michael.
We're going to pick you up till.
thank you guys.
For the cookies.
That's nuts. The cookie.